One of the best pieces of nutrition advice that you will ever get is to make sure you're eating as many colors of the rainbow from plant-based sources every single day that you possibly can. Those colors that are naturally found in the fruits and vegetables that we eat, those are actually called phytonutrients. Phytonutrients are needed by plants in order to keep them safe while they're growing. So plants need them to protect themselves from insects, to protect themselves from UV light and other external chemicals in our environment. And when we ingest those phytonutrients, they're actually providing us antioxidants, which help protect us against cellular damage, help to promote healthy aging, and protect us from a variety of chronic health conditions. There are over 25,000 known phytonutrients in the fruits and vegetables that we eat and the plant-based sources that we eat. So I'm not going to talk about all of them. But as you know, I'm a holistic health dietitian, and I want to go through each of our 7 energetic chakras from our head down to our toes and talk about the phytonutrients that support each of those chakras based on the colors that they represent. So let's dive right in. We're going to start with chakra number 1, which is our root chakra, and this represents our skeletal structure as well as our legs and our feet. And quite literally, the root chakra is about grounding. It's about safety and stability. And the color that's represented by our root chakra is the color red. And red is rich in a variety of the fruits and vegetables that we eat, including beets, tomatoes, strawberries, raspberries, a variety of these deep, rich red colors. And those phytonutrients in those red colors include resveratrol and lycopene. You're probably familiar with resveratrol, especially as it relates to drinking red wine. There's lots of studies out there about the benefits of red wine in moderation for anti-cancer and promoting optimal aging. Lycopene is similar. Lycopene, which is really rich in tomatoes, for instance, has been known to have a lot of anti-cancer benefits, as well as great for skin health and so on. But if you are ever feeling like you are getting sick, because our root chakra also represents our immune system, if you feel like you're getting sick, or if you're anxious or stressed or feeling uprooted, or if you're having any money trouble, anything related to the security and safety of your life, go ahead and fill your body up with more red foods. Also, you could benefit from extra protein, because protein are those building blocks of our skeletal structure, also represented by our grounding and root chakra. Our second chakra is our sacral chakra, which is very close to our reproductive organs, which, no surprise, it represents our reproduction as well. But it's also representative of our creativity and our ability to produce ideas and birth new ideas, all about reproduction. And our sacral chakra is represented by the color orange. And so many of those beautiful orange colors that we find in foods are phytonutrients called carotenoids. And carotenoids can be found in carrots, quite literally, sweet potatoes, in oranges, in all sorts of those really rich orange foods. And the other thing to know about our sacral chakra is that it's also considered our flow and our ability to be flowing and flexible in our life. So it's also really important, outside of supporting your sacral chakra with orange foods, is to drink lots of fluids and liquids and have healthy fats to kind of help lubricate our body and our chakras, if you will. Our third chakra is the solar plexus chakra, which is found in our belly, predominantly the upper abdomen. And this is our fire. This is representative by our digestion and our digestive organs, including our liver and spleen and pancreas. But energetically, it also represents our motivation and our fire, our passion to live life and to pursue what we're here to do. And the color that's represented by our solar plexus chakra is yellow. And yellow can also be found with lots of those carotenoids that we talked about in our orange chakra as well. But some of the phytonutrients found in yellow foods include beta-cryptothaxin and curcumin. You can find these things in bananas, in lemons, in yellow squash, in a variety of those really rich yellow foods. And curcumin specifically is the compound found in turmeric. Turmeric, as you guys know, has a variety of anti-inflammatory benefits. So fill yourself up if you are feeling lack of motivation, if you have indigestion or digestive problems, it's really, really helpful to focus on yellow foods and rev up that fire. Also, it's really important for this particular chakra to get a lot of those really healthy whole grains, which also has some of those important phytonutrients in them also. Our fourth chakra is our heart chakra, which obviously is up in our upper chest where our heart resides, as well as our lungs, which energetically also represents a lot of our circulation, vascular system, ability to pump oxygen, that sort of thing. But our heart chakra is actually represented by the color green. And green foods have a lot of the phytonutrients called lutein, as well as indoles. And anything that's green, we're talking kale, spinach, all the leafy greens, Brussels sprouts, limes even, avocados, all of these really rich green foods are going to help support your actual physiological heart, as well as your ability to feel love and joy and compassion. Because if you are imbalanced in your heart chakra, you might feel insecure in your relationships, you might feel jealousy, you also would have probably heart-related blood pressure problems, high cholesterol, that sort of thing. So to support your heart chakra, load up on those green fruits and veggies. Moving up our body to our throat chakra, this is our fifth chakra right near our esophagus and our throat. This obviously has a lot to do with our ability to communicate and to speak clearly. On a physiological level, it's also representative of our hormonal balance and our thyroid function. And the phytonutrients that best support this particular chakra include aquamarine colors and sea plants. And the reason for that is that sea plants are also really high in iodine, which is really helpful for our thyroid. And there's lots of people who have hypothyroidism, so it's really important to get appropriate levels of iodine in your system. But also the phytonutrients found in aquamarine plants and sea plants include fucoidin and flavonoids. So try, if you are feeling like you are not communicating well, if you are having thyroid problems, or if you're feeling like you're not authentically walking in your truth or being authentic to your gifts, try increasing your intake of kelp and seaweed and nori and all of those really delicious sea plants that will really help this throat chakra. Our sixth chakra is our third eye chakra, which is actually technically right in between our eyes, but it represents our head and our brain as well. So this is our chakra for intuition, for our ability to think and have cognitive function, our ability to learn and store memories and think logically and clear-headedly. If you are imbalanced in this chakra, you might feel fatigue, you might feel inability to think clearly or with clear direction, and you might be a little bit foggy in your ability to have your gut intuition and be able to follow that intuition. The color that's represented by our third eye chakra are blues and purples, and the phytonutrients found in these foods are called anthocyanins and polyphenols. So really rich in blueberries, blackberries, eggplants, all of those really blue, deep blue and purple colors will really help support blood flow and your cognitive function, as well as your ability to be in tune with yourself and be in tune with your intuition and what you already know in your body to be true. Our last chakra, our seventh chakra, is called our crown chakra, quite literally above our head where a crown would go. And this is representative of our spiritual connection, our connection to something greater than ourselves. And you don't have to practice or subscribe to a particular religion to have this be in balance. It can also be a spiritual connection of any sort to the universe, to spirit guides, to the earth and plants around you. But this is actually a chakra that's less involved with the foods that we're eating and more involved with the detoxification process and also fasting. So the absence of food helps to support this chakra. In terms of phytonutrients and the color of our crown chakra, it's represented by the color white. And the phytonutrients found in white foods like onion, cauliflower and garlic, for instance, are rich in glucosinolates and sulforaphane. And these are really, really helpful for those detoxification pathways, to support our liver, for removing toxins from our body. So if you are looking to deepen your relationship with the spiritual world or your connection to a greater good, also if you are feeling depressed or disconnected at all, supporting your crown chakra with white foods or with some sort of fasting could be really beneficial for you here. I have a bonus round for you guys, which is not necessarily an energetic chakra, but in terms of phytonutrients, we also want to support our ability to eliminate, and that includes our bowel movements. It includes our ability to actually produce waste and get rid of it with ease, and that is represented by the color brown, which are found in a lot of super fibrous foods, including nuts and seeds, flax seeds, for instance, or sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, that kind of thing. And those are very rich in phytoestrogens and lignans, which are phytonutrients that really help support our elimination pathway. So if you are struggling with any sort of digestive elimination part of your body, up your brown foods and things like nuts and seeds. That will really help you here. To wrap this up, I just want to reiterate to color your plate as much as possible. Try to identify as many colors each and every meal that you sit down to eat and snacks that you eat, because all of those colors are rich in those phytonutrients that are not only going to help support the aging process, to support your antioxidant processes and reducing that oxidative cellular damage that we obtain from all sorts of external sources and from the foods that we eat too, but it's also going to help balance your chakras and balance your body out energetically as well. And try to get creative in the colors that you're eating. So don't just choose one red food and just say, okay, I'm eating red from tomatoes day in and day out. Try to get those beets. Try to get those random foods and microdose those really great phytonutrients found in all of the different plants and fruits and vegetables that we eat. I hope you guys found this interesting. I was really excited to make it for you guys. If you have any questions, obviously I'm here for you, but get cracking, eat as many fruits and vegetables in as many colors as you can, and DM me with some of your favorite recipes and favorite snacks. I'm always interested. Talk to you guys soon.